Jorg Schmadtke is officially going to sign as new sporting director for Liverpool. This news comes after a couple weeks ago I broke the news that he is being eyed up as the new sporting director for Liverpool moving forward, but I come with crucial information regarding this because not only is this deal expected to be done this week, but there is a key wrinkle in the information that could kind of change the complexion of the deal entirely. I'm Sideline Sedo. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. We're going to look at Jorg Schmadtke. Jorg Schmadtke, now officially by the likes of Christian Falk, Neil Jones, Fabrizio Romano, they've all reported that Jorg Schmadtke will sign for Liverpool as new sporting director. However, there's a key piece of information here that has kind of come out of the woodwork in the last couple of weeks and days. So Jorg Schmadtke will sign for Liverpool, but the initial contract will only be for this upcoming summer transfer window. I'm a little unsure about how that will go, but there is an option to extend should it progress well. Ultimately, I think that this deal is an interesting one to look at the dynamic of the behind the scenes at Liverpool, because Schmadtke is apparently somebody who Klopp is really favorable with, who has a good relationship with Klopp, and ultimately seems like is an appointment that will be used to help make Jurgen Klopp happy, kind of appease him, and be like, all right, this is going to be a good deal moving forward. We have the backing that you desire, and we're kind of giving you the personnel which you're going to kind of seek with all this. He is apparently a volatile figure. Ultimately, is yet to be seen how that will manifest at Anfield, at Melwood, at Kirkby. How will that kind of impact the general presence in the locker room and the general atmosphere of the club? It's hard to tell. We're just going to have to go through this transfer window and hope that there's not too much drama, hope that there's not too much kind of fantastical discussion around, hope that there's not too much, frenetic discussion. Hope that there's not too much frenetic discussion around the club that's kind of, going to negatively impact our performance next season. But the fact that there is an option to extend kind of gives us the idea of how Liverpool and how the owners might be thinking. My takeaway is they think this guy is a good fit for Jurgen, but they are concerned about his previous track record and think that maybe it might just go sour really quick, but maybe this guy could, at the end of the day, still help with recruiting and kind of onboarding quality talent. But it might be a risk in the sense that he is just kind of like a really hot flame that burns really quickly and just kind of is put out just as quick. So I think it's interesting with Jorg Schmadtke to kind of assess how Liverpool is moving forward and see the kind of ongoings at the club. It seems as if all of this is gonna kind of come to a head at once, and by this I mean the new sporting director appointment, some new signings of players, the announcement that I think many people are expecting that there will be some kind of additional investment into the club for this summer transfer window and this postseason. I think this could be a good move, but I hold my reservations on the whole kind of situation until I see how it does play out and how his personality kind of gets implemented into Liverpool as a whole. Another follow-up that was in that Jörg Schmadtke video I posted a couple weeks back is an update on Alexis Mac Allister. Alexis Mac Allister is set to sign for Liverpool, and all of the top-tier journalists out of Argentina are reporting that. You have Fabrizio Romano reporting it. You have news that's kind of starting to mount on the side of Liverpool mouthpieces to the club that are, very much in belief that Alexis Mac Allister will sign. Ultimately, I think we will get more information about Alexis Mac Allister signing. I think he's going to be a quality signing. I think he is of a phenomenal profile that the club severely lacks and has lacked for the last couple of seasons. And at 24, I think he's a player who can really grow alongside this Liverpool midfield rebuild and just the general squad rebuild by Klopp. I'm very excited for us to sign Alexis Mac Allister, and it doesn't seem like there's going to be too much competition in the way of Liverpool signing him. Now with Fabrizio Romano and these players coming out, now with Fabrizio Romano and all these journalists coming out and kind of stating the same thing, I'm almost confident, almost certain that Alexis Mac Allister is going to be a Liverpool player. So keep an eye on that. But at the end of the day, let's tie it back to Jorg Schmadtke. If he is kind of looking to rebuild Liverpool in his image and he's going to kind of buy under the radar players, typically that's what he's known for, you know, kind of unearthing gems, so to speak, who people don't really anticipate to be that good, but ultimately are great. I want to see how that translates on a bigger scale with Liverpool, and I feel like Alexis Mac Allister, I doubt Schmadtke had any sort of realistic input or helping in getting this deal done, but I like to think that this signing of Alexis Mac Allister is generally symbolic for the type of player we're going to go for. Maybe like the Alexis Mac Allisters of like 2 seasons ago, you know, when they weren't really like a household name. I think Liverpool will go for some more under the radar signings, with Schmadtke being appointed. And I think whoever we do sign, as long as it's a player that Klopp wants and fits our kind of need and our desire in the center of the park in midfield, I think we go for that player. I think we just throw the money needed to sign those players at those players, and I think within a couple seasons time, Liverpool could be right back up and kicking. But anyways, comment below what you think of the news that Jorg Schmadtke will be confirmed later this week as new sporting director of Liverpool Football Club. Comment below who you want Liverpool to sign, your thoughts on Alexis Mac Allister probably signing for Liverpool, and thank you so much for watching. It's been an honor. I'm Sideline Sedo. Peace.